कैसे आप? Krishna 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 है. बोलो Krishna 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 है. Krishna 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 है. बोलो Krishna 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 Rakshamam Krishna Krishna Na Krishna 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 Rakshamam Krishna 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 Pahimam. Ram Raghava Ram Raghava Ram Raghava Rakshamam. Bolo Ram Raghava
Shaba Krishna ki Kiba Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande Arati Keshoba Arati Keshoba Janavitavane Jagamanaloba Janavitavane Jagamanalobha Kibodaki Nenitai Chan Bhame Gadadara Nikate Advaita Srini Vasachatradhara Vasiyache Gaurachan Ratna Simhasane Ratna Simhasane Arati Karena Brahma Adidevagane जय जय गौरा चंदे आरती के शोभा नावे तातवाने जगमान लोबा गौरांगेरा रति को शोभा जगमान माना लोबा गौरांगेरा रति को शोभा जगन माना लोभा गौरांगेरा रति को शोभा जगन माना लोभा नर आरे आदि करे तमारा धुलाया संजय मुकुंद बासु गोसादि गाया शंखो बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला मधुरामृदंग बाजे परमरसाला शंखो बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे निताय गौर हरि बो हरि बो हरि बो निताय गौर हरि बो बहु कोटि चंद्र जिने वदन उज्ज्वला काला देशे वनमाला करे जालमाला
cut you off. I told you.
Jivo Sukana Radha Preme Gada Gada Pakati Vinoda Deke Gaurara Sampada Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Jaya Radha, Shama Sundar Radha, Shama Sundar Radhe. Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava, Radhe Radhe. Jaya Madhava, Radhe Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. Radha Madhav ki Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Stotra Shatya Shri Srimadi Vengrasyasi Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Nitya Leela Pravishta Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Stotra Shatya Shri Srimadi Vengrasyasi Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrindi ki Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki Jai Prem Sako Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakt Vrindi ki Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki Jai Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki Jai Mayapur Navadvip Dham ki Jai Purushottam Kshetra Jagannath Puri ki Dham ki Jai Ganga Maya Yamuna Mai ki Jai Tulsi Devi Maharani ki Jai Most merciful beautiful Radha Shama Sundar ki Radha Madhava ki Jai. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to assembled devotees.
Hare.
All glories to Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Sir? Namaste Narasinghaya. Prananandanaine. Hiranyakoshi Purakshaha. Yato yato yamitato Narasimha. Mahe Narasimha, Hridaye Narasimha. Narasingamadim Sharana Prabhade. Kara kamala bare nakha adbhuta shinga nalita hiranyakashipu tanu bringa keshavadita narahari rupa jaya jagadisha hare jaya Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Nittai Gora Haribo, 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 Nittai Gora Haribo. Nursing Dev Bhagwan ki jai, Atarala Maharaj ki jai.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Welcome to all of you. On behalf of our Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada and our Temple President Premna Mataji, I'd like to welcome all of you. Is there anybody coming here first time? Please come forward. I have a small gift for you. Please. Are you पहली बार? Please. Thank you. All family. Okay. Thank you. And you all are first time? Locally here? Yeah. Please give a big hand for them. Thank you. Please keep calm. Anybody else? आप ही आइए, please. Hare Krishna. A small gift for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please. Yes, आप वहाँ रहिए, please. Yes, please. हाँ, जी, thank you. All right. So thank you so much. We see people are getting. So please come forward. Please, ladies, please come sit on this side, and gents on the other side. We will have our discourse class conducted by Her Grace Amrita-keli Mataji. Okay. By Amrita-keli Mataji, and she didn't require much of introduction because she has been in this temple serving on various capacities, including book distribution, conducting various classes, and so forth. There are many more qualifications about her, and that very much you will find out in her class. So with that, without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to Amrita-keli Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Very happy to see the temple room is not as crowded as we were expecting. But nevertheless, thank you so much for taking your nice, beautiful Sunday evening and coming here. This evening is very, very special for us for multiple reasons. The weather is awesome. That's one reason. The second is tomorrow is very special for us. It is Gaura Purnima, the appearance day of Lord Chaitanya.
Anyone here saw that moon this Thursday night? Anyone saw that moon? Wasn't that beautiful? It was special. A lot of people have not seen total with so many colors around it.
Very special moon, like Lord Gaura Chandra. Thank you, Prabhu. So we will discuss something in glorification of Lord Chaitanya, just preparing our hearts and our mood so Lord Chaitanya can appear in our hearts also. We'll sing short Jai Radha Madhava and then go into the discussion. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Ya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari We'll begin with pranam mantras, the prayers. Oh, I should have kept it here. Those of you who know the prayers, they can recite along with me. Om Agnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadhanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyaeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Kadanchana smrute yasmin dushkaram sukaram bhavet, vismrute viparitam va Shri Chaitanyam namamitam. Hare Krishna, welcome again. Anyone here who needs an introduction to Lord Chaitanya? If you say no, I'm going to ask one of you to explain. No, I'm just kidding. So as we have been hearing about Lord Chaitanya, he is none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Sri Krishna himself came here 500 years back. But we may question if it is really the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Not many knew. I mean, I didn't know. I didn't even hear about him until I met the devotees. So we may question if it is really the Supreme God. All of us have to know without, any effort, endeavor. That is because he deliberately came in a hidden form, so that, not to hide himself, so that we can actually take up this process of bhakti much easily. If someone is out there and saying, you do this, you do this, you do this, we will be like, a little bit hesitant, a little bit reluctant to really do. But if it is someone, our friend, and coming, hey, you know what, this is so awesome, let's both go together and do it, we'll be like, yeah, let's go. We actually see them just as one of us. So that is why the Supreme Lord, out of his mercy, out of his so much compassion, he actually came as one of the devotees. So each of us can actually take up the process. He taught by the example. So that is why not many of us know, but he is actually Lord Krishna himself came in the mood and the complexion of Srimati Radharani. It's actually combined form of Krishna and Radha. Very, very special, very special. So today's topic, we will just discuss, as tomorrow is the appearance day, we thought we will just, glorify the Lord and just see and try to understand the mood and the bliss of the Lord Chaitanya and also the associates of him, how they were able to experience this. And this is a beautiful bhajan by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Dayal Nitai Chaitanya Bole, Nach Re Amar Man. It's literally, as we sing the bhajan, we can literally feel that Nach Re Amar Man, the mind is dancing. And it's just so wonderful. And so we thought we'll just sing the bhajan, and I'll just take a few minutes just going through the bhajan, and then we will sing together. So just chanting the holy name, Doyal Nitai Chaitanya, oh my mind, please dance. Oh my mind, please dance. Oh my mind, please dance. I'm sure like each of us, just hearing these words itself, feeling that kind of jubilance and happiness and bliss inside. And whenever we want to become happy, we are somehow morose, let us say. Which is not very rare in this material world. Every now and then we go through that. What do we have to do to become blissful and happy again? Can I have few responses? When we are down, how do we uplift ourselves? Yes. Sorry? Eat prasadam. Yes, that is one. Kirtan. Yes, kirtan. Yamuna ji. Vacation. Yes. And Shadrupa Mataji, all of you are right. Each of us at different times, we can connect to different things which can uplift our mood. And Shadrupa Mataji said, we'll talk to someone who is in a better mood, better position. And here is Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, Nitya Ananda, eternally happy. Like any time of the day, any time of the year you see, he's like so blissful. He's always accompanying Lord Chaitanya. That is why he is Nityananda, because he's the supreme source of bliss. So one of the options for us is actually to associate and to connect and remember Lord Chaitanya to become uplifted. And there is this beautiful verse, so many beautiful verses in Chaitanya Charitamrita. I felt like this is so beautiful for how we can uplift our mood, at the same time just to set the background for our talk today. Shruyatam nityam, giyatam muda, chintyatam bhaktas, Chaitanya Charitamritam. Oh devotees, may the transcendental life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always be heard, chanted, and meditated upon with great happiness. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he's saying, like he's describing, and in this Antilila, 12th chapter, he's saying, please, please chant this life and glories of Lord Chaitanya. Please hear them. Please meditate upon them, because it has so much of that transcendental happiness embedded within those pastimes. So in that, with that prayer and praying to Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who has that kind of attachment and affection for Lord Chaitanya and his pastimes, we will just go through this bhajan. This verse talks about Lord Nityananda. Oh, such a merciful personality as Nityananda Prabhu is not to be found anywhere. Why? Because he is Marke Premade. Marke, he's eating the beatings, like he is being beaten by these Jagai and Madai who are so sinful. But in return, what is he giving? He's giving love of God. He's giving prema. I mean, how many of us would do that? In the worst case, we will just say, okay, I'm done with this person, like whatever, okay, I don't want to. If we are sane persons, otherwise we know we will go to the other extreme, taking revenge and whatnot. But here is the Lord, he is actually going to such an extent that, in fact, if you see this image, here is Lord Chaitanya, he is actually calling Sudarshan Chakra in order to just kill these people. But then Lord Nityananda says, no, no, my Lord, here in this Kali Yuga, if you start killing like that, we won't have anybody left, because everybody is like that. So please, the Ayuda or the weapon for this age is not the Sudarshan Chakra, but the holy name of the Lord, holy name of Krishna. Remember, that is why you came here as a devotee, and that's what we both are doing. So Lord Chaitanya, of course, he gave the mercy because Lord Nityananda gave the mercy. And such a loving, such a compassionate Lords that we have to take shelter of. Oh, when your offenses are being vanquished, you will obtain the treasure of love of God. So we may hear like, okay, offenses, what are offenses? So if we don't have so much of respect for anything, we can commit offense. Offense is like, we may be intentional or unintentional, being disrespectful for the person or for the thing, for whatever it is. So when we say the holy name of the Lord, when we chant, we may not have so much of respect in the beginning if we don't understand the full potency of it. So we may be like, just taking it for granted and like, not treating with so much respect. So then what do? So in the next verse, Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes, but in these names of Chaitanya and Nittai, there is no consideration of offenses. So we may say, okay, I'm not so pure, I'm not like completely free from sin, so I can't chant the holy name without any offenses. I may, unknowingly, even if we try so much, unknowingly, unintentionally, so much can happen. So this is the special consideration we have been given, Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, calling out to them. We'll be freed from all those things, whatever, we are bothered about. And in fact, that is why we are recommended before starting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting, before every round, we are advised to chant the chant the Panchatattva mantra. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda. Because they have so much attachment to the holy name. They have so much attraction. They understood what is the holy name. So we are seeking their blessings and their mercy so that we can also gradually get that kind of a taste. And once you have a taste for the holy name of Krishna, bondage to this world will come to an end. So, which is like, we are going through this conveyor belt of birth and death continuously without any remedy. We want to get rid of it, but unfortunately we don't know how to. And this is the key, the taste for the holy name. Because what happens when we have the taste for the holy name encompasses everything. So the whole entire knowledge will be revealed, and our connection to the Lord, our connection to our original position will be revealed. And once we are that, even when we are here in this material world, the Acharyas explain, you are actually liberated. I mean, we can see in Srila Prabhupada and so many of his disciples' case, how they're actually living like in that condition, even when they're here. Moving on. Anurag to habehe. Anurag, this attraction, this attachment to the holy name, when that is there, the life of a living being very easily becomes successful. Like all success is encompassed. I was thinking of this Shikshashtaka, the verse 1. I don't want to get into too much details of that. But just how the chanting of the holy name, Cheto Darpana Marjanam, it begins with cleansing of the heart. And slowly, slowly, it gives rise to the knowledge, and slowly it gives rise to bhakti and prema. And when that is there, the Lord and his pastimes, everything will be revealed. And once we have that kind of attraction, remembrance, our relationship with the Lord, there is no looking back. That is actually the success, because Bhagavad Gita says the purpose of Bhagavad Gita, and Krishna spoke, is to help us get out of this material world. And once we have this kind of attachment, that is the real success. Because whatever other things we are doing here, it's not having that last impact. Once that last moment of life comes, that's it. Everything is coming to an end, whatever we do. But the real success is what is helping us to re-establish ourselves, the real us, the soul. And this is so beautiful. Radha Shamsundar, it's just 1.5 months. We are waiting to invite them to be with us permanently, so that we have the opportunity to serve them in person. Oh, without affection for Krishna, life is simply useless. At the end of life, you will obtain the beautiful vision of Radha and Shyama in Vrindavan, but only when the mercy of Lord Gaura is first received. This is, I felt this was very apt for us, especially this year, celebration of Gaura Purnima, because we are actually inviting Gauranga Mahaprabhu on the altar. Right now, we have a picture of Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda. It's on the second level onto our left, where the Panchatattva is there, just in the photo frame. But actually, we'll have a deity of Lord Chaitanya, Lord Gauranga, so that we can actually worship him, offer our special prayers, establish our personal connection with him, along with Radha Shamsundar. So we will have this opportunity for us to actually develop that throughout our life, so that in that end moment, actually whatever we do throughout the life, and that's what will be in our consciousness at that last moment. So we have been given this opportunity, which is actually very, very rare. And there is this beautiful verse which is connecting to Lord Chaitanya's mercy to Srimati Radharani's mercy. Yatha yatha gaura padara vinde vindeta bhaktim krita punya rashi tatha tathot sarpati hridya kasmat radha padamboja sudham shurasi. Rupa Mataji, you want to read the translation?
Service of the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani in Vrindavan. The more one engages in the service of Sri Chaitanya, the more one finds oneself in Vrindavan, tasting the nectar of the service of Sri Radha.
So this is what we are aspiring. So we may say, okay, we have Radharani and Krishna on the altar, so why do we bother about worshipping or serving Lord Gauranga, Lord Chaitanya? Because in order to get Radharani's mercy, we need Lord Chaitanya's mercy, and that is how we will actually be eligible and qualified. And who can get Lord Chaitanya's mercy? This is a picture of a very wonderful pastime of Lord Chaitanya as he's traveling throughout India. He crosses this Jharkhand forest. And in that forest, as he's chanting and dancing, these tigers and deers and like you name whatever animals, they forget whatever enmity they have, and they're all like, so jubilantly dancing. So that is the nature of Lord Chaitanya's mercy. It's open to every one of us. I mean, imagine like the tigers, and of course they might be very fortunate to have Lord Chaitanya's personal association. But what it says is, no one is bereft of his mercy. All we have to say is just say yes. And this is Lord Chaitanya dancing in front of Lord Jagannath in the Radha Yatra, in the Puri. So the same mood when Lord Chaitanya was there with his associates and chanting and dancing, that is what he wanted to give every one of us all around the world. And by very special mercy and compassion of Srila Prabhupada, he has actually brought Lord Chaitanya here. The same mood, the same Lord, the same Sankirtan movement in order to help each of us. So with that meditation and with that prayer, we can actually sing the bhajan now.
So this has a very typical beats. So there are our kartal and mridanga players. So when you clap, try to follow them when you clap. It'll be very interesting. Okay. Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole, nach re amar man. Tai Chaitanya bole, nach re amar man. Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole, nach re amar man. Nach re amar man, nach re amar man, nach re amar man, nach re amar man, hey, nach re amar man, nach re amar man, nach re amar man, nach. One more time. Nach re amar man, nach re amar man, nach re amar man, nach re amar man. Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole, nach re amar man. Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole, nach re amar man. Doyal to nahi hai, doyal to nahi hai, maar ke preme de mon, doyal to nahi hai. Ore aparada dure jabe prabe premadhan. Ore aparada dure jabe pabe premadhan. Nitai Chaitanya bole, nach re amar man. Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole, nach re amar man. Nach re amar man, nach re amar man, nach re amar man, nach re amar man. विचार तो नहीं है, विचार तो नहीं है, होना में अपराध विचार तो नहीं है, ठाकुर कृष्ण नामे रुचि हाबे गुचि बेबंधन, ठाकुर कृष्ण नामे रुचि हाबे गुचि बेबंधन, दयाल निताय चैतन्य बोले नाच रे अमर मान, दयाल निताय चैतन्य बोले नाच रे अमर मान, नाच रे अमर मन, नाच रे अमर मन, नाच रे अमर मन, नाच रे अमर मन, हे अनुराग तो हबे है, अनुराग तो हबे है, कृष्ण नामे अनुराग तो हबे है, ताको नानया से सफल हबे जीवेरा जीवन, ताको नानया से सफल हबे जीवेरा जीवन, दयाल निताय चैतन्य बोले नाच रे अमर मान, नाच रे अमर मन, नाच रे अमर मन, नाच रे अमर मान, नाच रे अमर मान, नाच रे अमर मन, नाच रे अमर मान, नाच रे अमर मान, नाच रे अमर मान, जीवन तो मिछे है, जीवन तो मिछे है, कृष्ण रति बिना जीवन तो मिछे है, वृंदावने राधा श्यामेर पावे दर्शन, ऐसे वृंदावने राधा श्यामेर पावे दर्शन, गौर कृपा होले है, 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 दयाल निताय चैतन्य बोले नाच रे अमर मान, 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari. Jai Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari, Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hari.
Just so beautiful. Thank you so much, Mathaji. Literally helping us to dance while sitting here. Nevertheless, we can all chant and dance. We will have opportunity after the class. We will have kirtans. So please join in and sing and dance. This is just so blissful. As we are saying, just calling out to Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda's names, how our minds become so happy, so blissful, and just want to dance. Isn't it wonderful? So I thought I'll just conclude with this, again, very beautiful verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Actually, this comes in Chaitanya Charitamrita at 3 places. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he wants to glorify and he feels like so much compassion and love of Lord Chaitanya that he quotes this verse again and again 3 times, which actually comes from Vidagdha Madhava by Srila Rupa Goswami. So that is a verse Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is quoting here. I think we have time. Maybe I can recite just a few, one line, or maybe I have to split it and then you can follow. Anarpita charim chirat karunaya vatirnah kalau samarpayitum unnatojvalarasam swabhakti shriyam hari purata sundaradyuti kadamba sandipita sada hridaya kandare Spuratu va Sachinandana Sada Hridaya Kandare Spuratu va Sachinandana. May the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Shachi Devi, be transcendentally situated in the innermost core of your heart, resplendent with the radiance of molten gold. He has descended in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most elevated mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. So as we are preparing for tomorrow, we can actually meditate on this verse and we can take this verse, as Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and Rupa Goswami is saying, to the innermost chambers of our heart. So why he's not just saying, okay, in the heart, even in the heart, he wants innermost chamber, like the, innermost part, where it is so sacred, where it is like, the most dearest to us. That is where, these elevated devotees are praying for Lord Sachinandana, Lord Gauranga, Lord Chaitanya to reside in their hearts. So we can actually follow in their footsteps and request Lord Chaitanya for the same thing. And this Anarpita Charim Chirat, the translation explained, he came to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, including Lord Krishna's presence when he was there. Vrajavasis and gopis were able to experience that love for Krishna. But he wanted to see what that feels. I mean, he is the Supreme Lord, but when someone is loving you, we want to know how much they're loving. Wow, I wish I could love them so much. Sometimes it happens like that. It feels like that. Wow, they're giving me so much love and care. I wish I could express the same thing, either towards them or to the others. So in the same mode, the Lord actually wants to experience how much Srimati Radharani and these gopis and the Vrajavasis have affection for him. So that is why he came in this mood of Lord Chaitanya. And not only he is experiencing himself, but he wants to give out to each and every one. So that is what makes this incarnation of Lord Chaitanya very, 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 very super special for us, because no other time, no other incarnation has ever given this kind of opportunity, which is very, very special, intimately, like this innermost core of our heart. It's that kind of a very confidential thing. That is what Lord Chaitanya came, and he's just freely distributing. He says, there is so much of these fruits of the devotional service, the tree of devotional service, that please come, please come. You say, oh, I don't need it right now. I'm good. But he says, no, please come, take it. So that is what he's actually giving. How Karunaya Vatirna, out of his own compassion. It's not like, in some other incarnations like Lord Krishna or Lord Nrsingadev, for Prahlad Maharaj or Vasudeva and Ugrasena, the devotees are going through some sufferings and difficulties, so the Lord comes and helps those devotees. Here we are in Kali Yuga. I mean, though we are going through suffering, we don't really realize and call out to Krishna or Lord so sincerely. I'm like, it's okay, I'm good, I'll continue whatever is going on. But in spite of that, even though we don't understand and we don't call out with so much of, intensity, the Lord comes because he is that Mahavadanyaya, Karunaya Vatirna. He is like the mercy incarnation. So he actually comes for each and every one of us. So that kind of a Lord. So we have this opportunity to meditate and remember and worship and offer our services tomorrow, obviously. But going forward, we will have Lord Gauranga in our temple. So please, all of you, come and just get that your heart's connection to Lord Gauranga, which can actually, open the doors to not only the success in devotional service, even here in the material world also, it can help us immensely. So with that, we will close. It's 6:10. We can take one or two reflections or any comments, any corrections, anything.
I'm back here.
Yes, Prabhu.
Devotees or people say, Prabhu, have me some mercy. I mean, that is transcendental mercy. When you chant a holy name on your chant, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda. That is mercy that will fill your heart with joy. And then I got to comment. Chicagoland, being in Chicagoland, sometimes for Purnima, the full moon, a lot of us, because the cloud overhead taken it away. But I will say it straight. What I have seen in the sky, and few devotees have seen it, Thursday, that moon. I mean, the moon and it circles like a full moon with color. And who knows, maybe tomorrow it might be cloudy. You may not see Purnima because it happens so many times.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for that comment. You have some-
No, I just said Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is testing our faith.
Mataji, can I ask a question?
Question? I didn't ask the questions, but yeah, please, Prabhu, if I can answer.
You don't need a mic?
Anyway,
It's for the recording.
people can see, don't sit down. Mataji, my question is,
It's for the recording.
My question is, when you are calling out for Krishna, there is a process, there is methodologies, there are ways to do that, different religions, different processes, right? But you mentioned, even if you are not calling out in Kali Yuga, Krishna is coming. Do you mind sharing for general public who doesn't understand, like me, who doesn't know anything about this spiritual life, how Krishna is calling out, looking for me? Can you help me, Mataji? Examples, anything if you can share? Thank you.
I'm sure you know that much better than me. Just want to put me here on the hot seat. But nevertheless, yeah, that's. I mean, there may be different ways of looking at it, Prabhu, but my thoughts are going to whether we recognize the presence of the Lord or not. Forget about anyone following the spirituality or not following the spirituality. In every step of our life, I was actually thinking the other day, somehow reflecting on my own life, how things are happening, just being so orchestrated, whether it is progress in the spiritual life or progress in the material life, according to the desire in our heart. Krishna, the Lord, is actually orchestrating. If you really reflect, how did this thing come upon? I mean, sometimes we may not even share the desires, like whatever is in that inner core of our hearts. We may just want something to happen. We may just oh, that would be so nice, wonderful. But who is that? Who is like listening to that and actually arranging things? I'm sure you can recollect like so many of those examples. Many examples in our lives, whether we are consciously calling out to the Lord or not. I'm looking at Sumangala Mataji and Shyam Prabhu. I'm sure they have like innumerable examples in this journey of, constructing the temple. The plan was something, but like how, just the desire in that heart is there, but how the Lord is manifesting that. So I'm just thinking about that, Prabhu, how Krishna, in any respect of life. And for all of us here, I'm sure each of us have like 100 other things to do. But what is that which prompted us to come here and really, build that connection, a little step from our side for that connection? What is that motivating us? Because we are all feeling that something. That's what, I mean, there are many ways to look at it. And yeah, I hope I'm able to address. Thank you. Thank you so much. Any other reflections or sharing or inspirations?
The chanting of the holy name is conversation. Godhead. Conversation. And whatever you want to know, you got to chant. And who don't chant couldn't get it.
Yes, attraction to the holy name can easily make our life successful. So let us pray and let's invite the Lord in our hearts and You can chant, come here, participate tomorrow evening. We have a celebration here for Gaura Purnima festival. And further on, you please continue to come every weekend and start worshipping Lord Gauranga. Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki jai.
Thank you, Amrita-keli, Mataji. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was a wonderful class. I'm sure you all enjoyed it. Today's Sunday feast is cooked by Manjuji, Rohini, Supriya, Radha Seva, Rachna, Chandini, Menaka, Deepika, Matajis. And cleaning team is Amalatmana Prabhu, Deepak Prabhu, and Rutul Prabhu. And serving Neha Jain Mataji and Prashant Prabhu. Give a big hand to the Sunday feast. Today we have two families sponsoring the Sunday feast program, which is the whole day worship. One family is Adir Dhaneshwar and Rohini Dhaneshwar. They are celebrating the appearance day of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are now living in Netherlands, and I have seen them sponsoring many things in this temple, Ekadashi and so many other festivals. And they are very well connected with us. So even after going to Netherlands, they continue sponsoring programs here. And I'm sure they are not here, right? No, they are not here. No family, nothing. Yeah. Aditya Gupta and Dr. Hemalata Meena, they are also celebrating Gaura Purnima. Are they here? No. And then Sunday feast, there are three families sponsoring. Shrikant Pala, celebrating daughter's birthday. Is Shrikant Pala family is here? No? Okay, then Debashish Sahu, in loving memory of his mother, Kananbala Devi. Debashish Sahu and family, please. You can give. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Mahendra Prabhu and Yashamati Mataji are seeking devotees' blessings. Mahendra and Yashamati Mataji, please come. So, as always, whether we are celebrating birthday or we are remembering someone who has left their body, people who have played important roles in our life, we always pray for everyone's spiritual progress, whether not only the family who is living, but those who have left their body for their onward journey. So please chant after me, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. As all of you know, tomorrow is Gaura Purnima. We wanted to invite all of you to please come and participate. The information is there on our website. If anyone want to sponsor Sunday programs or Gaura Purnima related, you can contact Abhay Prabhu there. Can you please show your hands? Yes. That's all what I have for today, and I'll pass this on to Shyam Prabhu to make some announcements.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, everyone. As days are passing by, we are getting closer. So it's so exciting. Now, less than 50 days before deities will be on altar. What a great news. Give a big hand for it. Less than 50 days. We have been working for years. Some of them, like Premda Mataji and I think Prasant Prabhu, they have been working for me 25 plus years, Prabhu. Yeah, so 25, 30 years it took to come to where we are. And now inauguration is just there. So that brings two things. One, challenges. We have a challenge that to complete this construction, we need to pay to builder, and we are short around $750,000. So yes, it's a big money, but we don't have to do alone. We can do our part in that, and there are plenty of opportunities. Do you know one thing, that when was the last time the ISKCON temple was built in your lifetime with your hand? Very few you would have done, or maybe most of you none. In Chicagoland, the 50 years back, the one temple was built, and this is the literally once in a lifetime opportunity to see deity coming on altar with our own hand. So prana pratishtha we are doing together. This will not happen again. It is not going to happen. If it happens, very, very rare. You are the most fortunate that see two prana pratishtha of ISKCON deities. But for most of us, it will be once in a lifetime opportunity. So I humbly request you, please take advantage of this. The last thing you want is sitting on the fence and saying, "Acha, kya ho raha hai," right? That's not the time. This is the time. Please participate. We have put together varieties of sponsorship opportunities. There is nothing that one can't do. Starting with $100 to whatever you can do, $750,000. But there are plenty of opportunities you can see on the flyer. But some of them, like Prana Pratishtha program itself, only $2,500. That's it. We have also, I'm not trying to be commercial, please bear with me, but these are small opportunity, whole created in the mode that everybody can participate. If you still find any one of these difficult, we can work together. But I humbly request you that your one sponsorship of Prana Pratishtha, one sponsorship of Abhisekam will help reach to $750,000. And in between, just between your decision is pending. So I really humbly request you, anyone here listening, or you know your friends and families, please tell them to participate. This is the only thing is stopping us from now until the next 50 days. So I don't know what else I can do, but anything I can do to make your life easy in sponsoring this, please talk to me. You want installment, we'll do that. If you are desired, if you still feel that, oh, I want to give some interest-free loan, more than happy to do that. And there are a lot of people doing. So today, in fact, Radha Seva Devidasi Mataji, she did one sponsorship. And Ashok Joshi Prabhu, they have pledged $15,000, so they gave $5,000 today. So please give a big hand if they are here. So. And last not the list, I want to tell you that maybe Krishna needs your participation, rather Syam Sundar needs you a little bit more than before. With so much of effort Sumangala Mataji has put in for a wonderful fundraising dinner. But maybe due to some other reason, the person who we were thinking that he could be our VIP guest, he ended up turning it down. So we are not having that event. But that should not stop our spirit in what we are doing. So my humble request to all of you, please take this extra opportunity, knock few doors, inspire few people, and do whatever comes to your mind. But a small donation is exactly once in a lifetime opportunity. Once temple is built, we will not do Prana Pratishtha again, right? That everybody knows. So the flyer has all the details. Flyers are outside. Please talk to the people sitting on the table. Sumangala Mataji, can you please raise your hand? Sumangala Mataji is there. I am here. Please talk to me. We are more than happy to help you whatever we want. We want to make it very, very easy for you, right? But please do come. Please participate. With that, tomorrow is Gaura Purnima. Gaura Purnima is ISKCON's, second most important festival. In case some of you don't know, if first time you are coming, you will see wonderful celebration. The ISKCON is all about Gaura Purnima, and obviously we have Janmashtami. So please come tomorrow. We started celebrating on the day of Gaura Purnima. Invite your family and friends. Let them come and see the feel. Let them get the feel of our prayers. So with that, I request all of you, please come, take blessings, and you have a wonderful prasadam waiting for you. Hare Krishna.